Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. I'm exhausting myself trying to film this. It's 1:30 in the morning on the 18th. I've been in a weird kind of holding pattern for the last couple weeks because, frankly, I think I am procrastinating. I would say I've, to borrow Vicky's terms, I would say I've misplaced my sojo. It's not that at all. I really do want to sew and I really want to do things. Part of the problem is my sleep schedule right now is really screwed up. For some reason, and you guys can laugh at me all you want because everybody else does. Despite the fact that I've been out of school for about 12 years or more, I think I still get low-level anxiety during finals times because the times that I can't sleep are December and May. I would say it's the weather change, but I live in a city where the weather changes every 5 minutes, so it's not that. So anyway, I told you guys a couple weeks ago, apparently when I was wearing the same shirt, that I hope to have a surprise to show you guys next week. And that was, I was expecting a package in the mail. And I was going to film myself opening it. And I did. And not quite happy with the video, which is probably why I didn't really post it. Because basically I look an idiot. But the package I got in the mail was I got back my Project of Doom from Shannon. Now, you guys know that back in January, I got my mom's Project of Doom back, but this one was mine, so I don't really have a place that I can take a really good photo of it. I did put it on my bed and take a photo of it, but my bed was not made, and there's, you know, stuff all lumpy under it, and I don't really have a place that I can hang it up and take a picture because it's too big for where I usually hang my Afghans that I make. So I'll show you bits and pieces of it now, and when I finally get a good picture, you guys will be some of the first to see it, okay? So this is the skyline that Shannon did. She told me she was going to do something a bit different, and I said have at it because she's just a genius when it comes to this stuff. So she did this kind of wavy, windy pattern. And then she did bricks all through my castle pieces. And I don't know how well those are showing up. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Then for the actual blocks, she just did outlining and then kind of swirly cues in all of the background areas. If you've had your Project Doom done by Shannon, you probably have the same swirly cues, and it just came out absolutely beautiful. And here's my backing. Oh, you can see the quilt, the stitching better there. See all the cute bricks, and then kind of the wind pattern here. This red is actually a lot redder than I thought it was going to be because when I looked at the sample, it was a 6-inch sample of this, which looked a lot more maroon. So when I got it and it was so red, I was really disappointed. But since it's the back side of the quilt, it doesn't really matter to me. But it makes me not trust 6-inch representations anymore. So just I wish I could really just show this to you guys like all full out because the cauldron is beautiful. She did a meander in here and then did some swirly whirlies in here, and it's just I don't have words for how stunning her work is. And she's been doing that to me for years. Just the stuff that she's done, just how she takes my work and just makes it pop is just always mind-blowing to me. And so I thought I'd show you something to show you kind of like how much this project means to me, because the project of doom was the first time I actually finished a quilt top. I was going to do the Twibomb that Kat hosted a couple of years before the Twibomb, or before Project of Doom came out, and I kind of scared myself off of it because I was not, I was a very basic beginner, and I tried to do the hard patterns first, and I didn't know how to cut down the excess fabric at the time. I didn't know how to square up properly. I didn't know how to do all these things, so I kind of scared myself away, and our fearless leader, Jennifer, actually got me to come back and try the Project of Doom, and I figured, oh, I'll do this, and I'll probably do a few blocks, and that'll be it. So it really was the first time that I finished a quilt, and it's all because of her. And it's probably the beginning of our texting relationship, because I do remember being at Joann's and picking out my background fabric and sending it to her, because it was a mystery quilt the first time around, and all she said was get a neutral. And I sent her a picture of this brown, this neutral, and I said, is this neutral enough? And I'm pretty sure when I picked out my bookcase fabric, I said, is this brown enough? Because I think we weren't even told at that point it was a bookcase. I think we were just, I think about halfway through we were figuring it out. But as an example of how much my work has changed, I decided to pull out my original Project of Doom, because this has honestly two of my favorite mistakes on it. I have a star right here, and I have another poorly appliqued star right here. And frankly, they're part of the reason that I've been very careful not to get this stained, and it probably needs a good wash, and I'm kind of afraid to do it because I did not pick good fabric for this. I did not pick expensive fabric. I was just building my stash at the time. I'm pretty sure that there's a bunch of excess fabric in the back of some of these pieces, because I didn't know how to take it out. And so anyway, I pulled this out to kind of show you guys how much my work has changed, and it still just makes me so happy. In fact, this fabric right here, I actually bought this fabric when I met up with Off and Jen back in 2011. And she sent me the jelly bean fabric because I wouldn't have had that in my stash. This was my first ever piece of Fairy Frost. This, I think this is Onyx. So it really was the thing that really started me doing this. I would not be the pattern tester I am today without it. So I think at this point I'm going to prevent myself from getting any more weepy, and I'm going to upload this, and then I'm going to go back to bed. So I will talk to you guys next week.